Hello, Virgo. Today we're just going to go ahead and get into your horoscope for October 2019. Yes, we're going to go ahead and get right on into it, okay? All right, so what energy is around Virgo? What energy is around Virgo? Oh, and I apologize ahead of time, y'all. I'm very sick still. I'm trying to get past this whole sinus infection situation. So if my voice sounds a little, that's why. So, yeah. Okay. Energy around you is Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your answers are, Lord. Yeah. Have faith that your prayers have been answered. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Okay, first off, that's what I get for trying to read it like this. That ain't me. So, well, back to you, Virgo. Expect a miracle. Most of the time, this is my child card, so I'm going to go a little further in depth with this, okay? Let's see. Home. Home. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in occupants. Okay, so Virgo, we're having a little turmoil at home right now. So let's talk about this turmoil at home. Whatever this turmoil is, I'm just going to go ahead and say right now. It's definitely working itself out. This definitely involves children somehow. Let's see. Temperance, the balance card. So I think it's safe to say that some of my Virgos out there are experiencing home issues. Some of you have just moved into a new place and have multiple children who it's kind of making it a little hard to kind of get into your place. Moving is hard enough by itself, but when you do it with children, I see it being hard on you actually right now. But it's improving, like, day by day. I know you probably have, like, extreme frustration towards this whole move situation. Or for some of you, you have to move and you're having a hard time not finding a place, but just would that be logistics? Figuring out the way that you're going to get there. Because it may be on the other side of town. Or you may have to switch schools for your children. Yeah, but just home things are really on the forefront right now. But it's actually good because I feel like for you Virgos who have moved, your home is going to be nice, like beautiful, like just calm, peaceful, serene, just like you need it to be. So that's good, but you know, moving is, it's not only financially stressful, but it's just stressful. Like, oh my God. So my heart is with you for my people who have, my Virgos who have multiple children are trying to move right now, because it's definitely a task. For some of you, okay, so I did just see some of my Virgos, women particularly, women particularly, that there's 2 children that you'll be cooking, and I feel like they fight a lot, they bicker, and I feel like you've had a conversation with them already about this situation. And so when they start doing it again, you just kind of like, I just told them. Go get the belt. I just told them. Like, I just feel like it's like that a lot in your house. But I do feel like it's improving to where now they'll start to show out, and then they'll kind of like, okay, so it's like you're in your kitchen, you're cooking with this same face. This face just always gives me life, y'all. Like, every time I see this, I just know it's a woman who just be like, oh, hell. Like, I just love, like, that face. I have that face all the time. But anyway, So I feel like a lot of my Virgos are like in the kitchen and they can kind of hear, because you may have kind of similar to my home where it's open area. So you can hear your children. So you're cooking and you hear them like arguing, but you've already told like your oldest, it's two boys arguing, your youngest son and your oldest. And your youngest likes to initiate things and just make your oldest go off the handle. But you've told your oldest, you're older, so you have to lead by example. So he's taking heed to that. So you're in the kitchen and they're arguing, and you actually hear your son, the oldest one, saying, you know what, I was wrong and I don't want to fight with you. So you're actually being able to see the things that you are telling your children, them listening to. You know, even though it's not like smooth sailing, because I think sometimes we forget that children, they're people, like just like us. I mean, they do things all the time that it's just like, I'm scared. Like, what are you going to be like in the next 10 years? So, you know, we all have those situations. We're all going through it, especially anyone with children. So I want to go ahead and clarify on this Temperance card for my Virgos. Let's see. Clarify on this Temperance card. Clarify on this Temperance card. Clarify on this Temperance card. Okay, well, I'm just... A lot of my Virgos don't need relationships right now. A lot of my Virgos need to be alone. A lot of my Virgos really, really need to step back and take a self what's going on. Especially if you're in a relationship where you feel like there is no growth. There's not. And definitely take some time for yourself. It's okay to be alone. Like, take some time for yourself. A lot of y'all are in relationships that are... Okay. You're miserable, but you're not aware that you're miserable. It's like, you don't... It's like, you ever been in a relationship with someone and thought, like, I don't care? But because you don't care, you're ruining what could be coming in for you. Just because you don't care doesn't mean you're not harming yourself. Am I making sense? Like, okay, you might not care that this person is, you're not in love anymore, but you feel like, okay, well, you're not feeling me in this way, but you're good with finances, so that's great or whatever. That's not good. You don't have to settle for anything, because believe it or not, y'all, you can be financially stable. You can be financially stable, and you can also be happy. So don't settle, okay, my Virgos? Do not settle. I see that for some of y'all, but I actually see y'all breaking up with this person, so that's good. Kick them to the curb. Anybody got time for that? So let's see, what else about our Virgos? All my Virgos. Let's see. Yes, this person is actually, and I know y'all know who I'm talking to. Okay, for my Virgos who are trying to end a relationship or at the tail end of it, or have ended a relationship, this is going to open up doors for more giving and receiving. This person has actually even changed your personality. This person has made you a little bit more irritable, a lot more detached. You may even find yourself saying shit that you don't even believe, like marriage isn't for me, or, which I don't think marriage is for everyone. But if you've had a hankering to be married most of your life, and then you got into this relationship and now all of a sudden it's just like, I lied, I don't want to do that. It's probably that person because they're a loser. You know, it's probably not your true emotions. You just have been, stunned, or Burned. There, we'll just say burned. I think some of you have been burnt in this relationship. Let's see what else I can get for my Virgos. Let's see what else. Okay. Let's see. What else are my Virgos? You know, y'all, I have been getting this card an extreme amount. So there is a lot of manifestation going on right now in your life as well, to where you're taking it with you. You're definitely taking your dreams with you. But with Virgos, I see something here about not remembering your dreams. I feel like right now you're doing a lot of lucid and just a lot of deep dreaming that you can't remember. That's another thing I'm getting. You have a lot of dreams you can't remember right now. Is there a reason for this, Spirit? Is there a reason for this? Is there a reason why they can't remember their dreams? Love about. I'm gonna clarify a couple of these, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and clarify your daydreams and decisions, because I actually feel that this is more about your dreaming and not being able to remember your dreams. Some of you aren't able to remember them. Let's see. Surrender stubbornness. Surrender worry. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. Also, for my Virgos that have just gotten, we'll say a bad breakup, but it was actually a good one because it's for the better. This person also fed your negative side. Just as an example, I had this problem where I used to just say things that were extremely hurtful. So I would tend to get in relationships with people who they would antagonize me all the time. So then I would just, say whatever I wanted to say, and then it'd be like, I would always blame them though, because I'd be like, well, if you hadn't said that, then I wouldn't have said this, or if you wouldn't have did that, then I wouldn't have said that. And it's just words, not thinking of how wrong I am. And also, you're not responsible for anybody but yourself. And I had to learn that. And I feel like it's a little bit of this on the board for you as well, to where surrendering these outdated beliefs about yourself, I think a lot of it is rooted in the relationship that you tend to pick. So I think you're going to do an upgrade, not even upgrading, you're going to level up. But also another part of leveling up, that's another thing I see with you Virgos, especially my ladies, I see a lot of leveling up. But also on leveling up, it starts with yourself. I'm not really seeing a lot of me on this board. I'm seeing a lot of them on this board, because I'm also getting surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. So if you want to communicate more lovingly with others and yourself, be willing to be wrong, Virgo. Also, we have surrender worry. Surrender worry. Which, make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. I did just get something from Spirit that I want to tell all my Virgos, men, women, indifferent, whatever, all my Virgo people. I want y'all to take some time out and really have your own prayer. Take a second. Think. It might not even just come overnight, but I really want all of my Virgos to really take a second to make their own individual prayers to God for themselves. Because a lot of the worries that you guys are having right now, it comes from the fact of doing what the masses are doing. Don't do that. Do what works for you and you individually. So all my Virgos, Spirit is definitely urging you to come up with your own prayer. It doesn't even have to be a long one. I can't even... What's that regular pray? Nah, wait. Nah, I lay me down and sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. That one, that's not working for you. You need your own. So, yes. But then we have Love on Bounce, honey. Yes! All right, honey, let's see. Let's talk about my singles too here. All right, let's see. Some love, honey. Let's see. Let's see. What's going on with my Virgos? What's going on? What's going on with my Virgos? What's going on with this love? What's going on with this love? Oh. Then I'm going to stop with my cards right here. So Virgos, y'all ain't fooling me. My ladies out there are trying to level up, and I'm going to say it right now. I'm with it. I root you on. Level up, honey. Okay? Because them bills ain't going to stop. So a lot of you are getting ready for a very financially stable man to come into your life. This also doesn't have to be a man. This could be a woman as well. But I'm definitely see a lot of men, also older men. Some of y'all might start dating y'all boss. I just see it happening. I'm just gonna say that. I see a lot of y'all dating y'all bosses. And the and if y'all did decide to go down that route of, it's gonna be great. I see it here. But for you that are manifesting, let's say a sugar daddy, or you just leveling up or whatever, it's definitely going to be for a short period of time. However, this is going to be a great time. A great time. I see it being a great time. And I see your overall goal is family and stability. This is going to happen relatively soon. And if it's going to happen like now, definitely feeling that. And some of y'all are already know this person that y'all kind of... how does this work? How is it going to work out? Let me see if I can tell y'all how to, get more into it. Manifest. Okay, so a lot of my Virgos also are dealing with manifestation. And I want you to know, if you have been thinking of manifesting a great provider within your life, a very strong energy and presence in your life, do it now. And it will definitely come into fruition. It just might not be as long standing as you would like for it to be. But if you're already manifesting, you know that there's a lot of different ways to keep things going and flowing until, you're ready. But when you manifest this, it's going to be automatic go. And the Spirit is saying, yes, if you need help like that, yes, go ahead. Manifest it. Manifest for some financial stability. Also, for you guys who say you're not trying to manifest like a sugar daddy or leveling up, that type of thing, continue to manifest things to make your home life easier. Continue to manifest at least for home. That's another thing. And I actually feel like a lot of you actually have manifested your new beautiful home. But I also want you guys to know that you don't have to worry or go through any type of stress for good things to happen to you, because I am getting that kind of overall picture of a lot of my Virgos feel like they, excuse me, kind of have to go through something for it to get good. That's a damn lie, okay? Let me just let you know. Struggle is not a sign of success, okay? It's not. So, and that would go into surrendering outdated beliefs about yourself. You do not have to struggle. You don't have to go through a whole bunch of BS to end up on the yellow brick road, Virgo. You do not. So, all in all, everything, for the most part, looks good for you guys. Some of us are moving. Some of us have moved. Some of our kids are getting on our damn nerves. But guess what? They're listening. So, hey, it ain't going to happen overnight, okay? And some of us are getting ready for a sugar daddy. And some of us are just genuinely focusing on getting our home life together and focusing on ourselves. And I think that's a beautiful thing, Virgo. And I just want you to know this spirit says keep up the good work and the blessings will be on their way. See you in November, Virgo.